For an ideal 3000 Hz channel SN ratio is A3, B1.5, C4, D2. The correct answer is 3. Which of the following types of noise assumes greater importance at high frequencies? A. Transit time noise, B. short noise, C. impulse noise, D. random noise. The correct answer is transit time noise. In transistor radio receivers, the number of if amplifier stages are A1, B2, C4, D6. The correct answer is 2. To relay outdoor remotely located live programs, TV transmitter use A. microwave links, B. coaxial cable link, C. open wire link, D. either B or C. The correct answer is microwave links. If each short element of signal occupies 20 ms, the speed is A. 20 baud, B. 50 baud, C. baud, D. 0.05 baud. The correct answer is 50 baud. It is found that in a telephone system 60 subscribers initiate calls during a 30-minute interval and the total duration of all the calls is 100 minutes. The load is A2, B3 air long, C 3.333 air long, D 0.333 air long. The correct answer is 3.333 air long. E and H fields are perpendicular to each other. A true, B false, C, D. The correct answer is true. Consider the following: A1 and 2 only, B1 2 and 3 only, C1 2 3 4, D2 3 only. The correct answer is 1 2 and 3 only. If transmission bandwidth is doubled in FM, SNR is A. doubled, B. raised 4 times, C. decreased 4 times, D. halved. The correct answer is decreased 4 times. Directivity means A. maximum directive gain, B. zero directive gain, C. minimum directive gain, D. none of the above. The correct answer is maximum directive gain. If the oscillator output is modulated by audio frequencies up to 10 kHz, the frequency range occupied by the side bands will be A. 711.9 kHz to 712.1 kHz, B. 702 kHz to 722 kHz, C. 692 kHz to 732 kHz, D. 71.2 kHz to 71.20 kHz. The correct answer is 702 kHz to 722 kHz. The power to the portable unit of a cordless telephone is provided by A. pencil cells, B. dry cells, C. rechargeable cells, D. AC mains. The correct answer is rechargeable cells. In a AM wave, the carrier and one of the side bands is suppressed. If M 0.5, the percentage saving in power is A. 50, B. 83.3, C. 94.4, D. 100. The correct answer is 94.4. Computer communication networks have A. star configuration, B. tree configuration, C. loop mesh configuration, D. all of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. In an FM system, when the AF is 500 Hz and the AF voltage is 2.4 V, the deviation is 4.8 kHz. If the AF voltage is now increased to 7.2 V, the new deviation will be A. 4.8 kHz, B. 9.6 kHz, C. 14.4 kHz, D. 28.8 kHz. The correct answer is 14.4 kHz. Modulation is also called detection. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is false. The maximum range of a transmitter depends on A. Its frequency, B. Its power, C. Both its frequency and power, D. None of the above. The correct answer is both its frequency and power. Consider the following statements about Yagi Uda antenna. A. 1 and 2 only, B. 1 2 4 only, C. 1 2 3 4, D. 1 and 4 only. The correct answer is 1 2 4 only. In a two-stage cascade amplifier, each stage has a gain of 10 dB and noise figure of 10 dB. The overall noise factor is A. 10, B. 1.09, C. 1, D. 10.9. The correct answer is 10.9. Fields are said to be circularly polarized if their magnitudes are A. Equal and they are in phase, B. Equal but they differ in phase by 90, C. Unequal and differ in phase by 90, D. Unequal but are in phase. The correct answer is equal but they differ in phase by 90. 3 analog signals having bandwidths 1000 and 200 Hz, 600 Hz, 600 Hz are sampled at their Nyquist rates encoded with 12-bit words and time division multiplexed. The bit rate for the multiplexed signal is A. 115.2 kbps, B. 28.8 kbps, C. 57.6 kbps, D. 38.4 kbps. The correct answer is 57.6 kbps. In a CD player, the speed of CD is A. constant at 500 rpm, B. constant at 200 rpm, C. varies from 200 to 500 rpm, D. none of the above. The correct answer is varies from 200 to 500 rpm. In the output of a DM speech encoder, the consecutive pulses are of opposite polarity during time interval T1 to T2. This indicates that during this interval, A. the input to the modulator is essentially constant, B. the modulator is going through slope overload, C. the accumulator is in saturation, D. the speech signal is being sampled at the Nyquist rate. The correct answer is the input to the modulator is essentially constant. A facsimile reproduction has a specification of 200 lines per frame progressive scanning and 5 frames per second. The time to scan one line is A. 5 ms, B. 2.5 ms, C. 1 ms, D. 0.1 ms. The correct answer is 1 ms. Consider the following features of monochrome TV. A. 1234, B. 123, C. 124, D. 234. The correct answer is 123. In the absence of noise, if C is channel capacity in bits, SF is channel bandwidth in Hertz, and N is number of coding levels, then A. C log 2n, B. C F log 2n, C. C 2 F log 2n, D. C 0.5 F log 2n. The correct answer is C 2 F log 2n. The open loop gain of an amplifier is 50 but is likely to change by 20. If negative feedback with 0.1 is used, the change in gain will be about A. 20, B. 10, C. 4, D. 0.05. The correct answer is 4. Audio amplifiers need A. bass control, B. treble control, C. both bass and treble control, D. either bass or treble control. The correct answer is both bass and treble control. The open loop gain of an amplifier is 200. If negative feedback with 0.2 is used, the closed loop gain will be A 200. B 40. C 4.878. D 1.212. The correct answer is 4.878. In a TV studio, the function of vision switcher is to A. Edit television programs. B. Relay television programs. C. Control zoom lens. D. Mix audio and video signals. The correct answer is Edit television programs. In the equation of Mary PSK signal where EY is symbol energy M becomes large, then D will approach A 2, B infinity, C 0, D 1. The correct answer is 0. The trapezoidal pattern of figure is obtained when examining an AM wave by an oscilloscope. Modulation factor of the wave is A 0.33, B 0.5, C 2, D 1. The correct answer is 0.5. Y signal has maximum percentage of A red color, B blue color, C green color, D red and blue colors. The correct answer is green color. To ensure good transient response in audio systems, the natural frequencies should be A above 40 Hz and below 15 kHz, B above 40 Hz, C above 15 kHz, D below 40 Hz and above 15 kHz. The correct answer is above 15 kHz. An AM signal and a narrowband FM signal with identical carriers modulating signals and modulation index of 0.1 are added together. The resultant signal can be closely approximated by A broadband FM, B SSB with carrier, C DSB SC, D SSB without carrier. The correct answer is SSB with carrier. The equation Vt A cos Ctt where A and C are constant and T is a function of base signal represents A 3 only, B 1 3 and 4, C 1 2 3 4, D 3 and 4 only. The correct answer is 1 3 and 4. An FM signal with deviation is passed through mixer. Its frequency is reduced 5-fold. The deviation in output of mixer is A 0.28, B, C 5, D very high. The correct answer is the total number of channels allotted for cellular telephone is A 666, B 333, C 221, D 111. The correct answer is 666. The FT of E1T is equal to, therefore is A EFF, B EFF, C EFF, D EFF. The correct answer is EFF. Sound waves are electromagnetic waves. A true, B false, C, D. The correct answer is false. In major diatonic musical scale, an octave is divided into A 12 intervals, B 10 intervals, C 7 intervals, D 5 intervals. The correct answer is 7 intervals. The bandwidth of DSB suppressed carrier modulation system when the modulating frequency varies between 500 Hz and 5 kHz is A 555 kHz, B 505 kHz, C 500 kHz, D 9 kHz. The correct answer is 9 kHz. The filter circuit for feeding a woofer has A an inductance in series and capacitance in parallel, B a capacitance in series and an inductance in parallel, C a resistance in series and an inductance in parallel, D an inductance in series and a resistance in parallel. The correct answer is an inductance in series and capacitance in parallel. The Hilbert transform of cos 1t sin 2t is A sin 1t cos 2t, B sin 1t cos 2t, C cos 1t cos 2t, D sin 1t cos 2t. The correct answer is sin 1t cos 2t. In ionosphere incidence angle is 60. The maximum usable frequency FM is equal to A2 Fc, B Fc, C 0.5 Fc, D 3 Fc. The correct answer is 2 Fc. The generally used value of EHV supply in TV receivers is A 1 kV per diagonal cm, B 1 kV per diagonal inch, C 0.5 kV per diagonal cm, D 0.5 kV per diagonal inch. The correct answer is 1 kV per diagonal inch. The number of channels available in MF band 300 kHz 3 MHz for AM modulating signal of 20 kHz is A 70, B 67, C 100, D 150. The correct answer is 67. The function of blend control in stereo system is A to dilute left channel, B to dilute right channel, C to dilute any of the channels, D none of the above. The correct answer is to dilute any of the channels.